Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Dark Souls 3, the Convergence mod. Last time we started at the Corvian Settlement on our way through the Ashes of Ariandel DLC, and we're now in the church below, or the underground part of the church of Sister Friede. Um, we still need to go activate the mechanism down here, and then we need to do all the drop down stuff. So we'll try and finish that, and then we will have the Sister Friede boss fight, hopefully today. And there are a lot of the buggies. Ooh, these guys give human pine resin. This would be a good place to farm human pine resin. We have a torch, so we cannot be maggoted. I actually drop it quite frequently. Oh, if you came down here with enough item discovery, you could probably do a lot. Or get a lot of it. Okay, alrighty. Not a good day. I find it awkward that you do get affected by the maggots for like 1 second. Ticks up your bar a little bit. Uh-oh. That looks suspicious. I know there's an illusory walls down here. That one looks very suspicious. Okay, how are we doing? We getting all the items and stuff? I think so. That's an illusory wall right there, though. Really? You made it through me? He said it. Why was he running away? Are they afraid of the torch? Ooh, here's all of Wilhelm's stuff. Ah, this guy's aggro. Okay, what does Wilhelm's stuff give? It could give dark damage. Strength, dex, and int. Versus other stuff. Here. I wonder, it's probably not better than the followers stuff, but maybe it looks cooler? And that's really all we care about, right? There it is. Gives the same stuff. Although they might not be long enough, I don't think they fit with... Yeah, they're too short to fit with Lillian's stuff. What about the legs, though? Gives the same stuff, better resistances, though. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I'll take the better resistances. Because we got plenty of weight to play with, because we're above 30. So... as long as we're not above 70, we're fine. Okay, so these are... this is an illusory wall. Wow, this one's tanky. This one takes 3. I guess maybe it's because it's carrying an ebony shard, it is tankier to dark. I can't remember. Isn't there another Titanite lizard? Maybe we got too close to this wall. I feel like he's at the top of the stairs. He's the way that you're supposed to know that there's an illusory wall here. Because he makes sound. We might have gotten too close and then he ran away before we even opened it up. I feel like he stands right here. Okay, we're almost done. Actually, it seems like we killed everybody. I don't think there's any other illusory walls. I could be wrong, but I do not remember any. A blood urn. So let's turn this stuff. Also, I was just thinking about it. Because, like, Sister Friede and Father Ariandel, like, it's not like they never see each other, right? So you're telling me that every time Sister Friede wants to see Father Ariandel, she has to come down here into this mosquito-infested area and turn this switch? Seems like a giant pain.
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
Okay, that's done. So, we have everything here? I think we do. So, now the drop down. Hopefully we don't fall to our death. I don't think it's that difficult. But it is a lot of careful jumps. Where's that area? It almost seems like you could make it there. What the heck is that? Why is there a tree branch there? Where does that come from? Wait, you can get here? They made like a special... I didn't see this though. So that's the little back path that we got out when we went down to those Millwood nights. Apparently there's just a log sticking out of the wall. So if we went the shortcut up that way, up, and then right up there before we go into the church, you can just drop off onto this and make it straight here. Interesting. And I mean, you can go back up, so you can make it up into the church from there. Or you could go down if you want. Fascinating. Okay, do we want to go this way? I don't know if there's any items along the way is the problem. We just want to make sure we don't miss anything. And we also want to make sure that we fight the invader at the bottom. They could definitely put like a cool weapon or something here, so. How do we do this drop? Seems like you gotta go here. And then no reason to go to the end of that. Just drop off here. And I haven't seen any items, so I don't think we missed anything. We're gonna want to be ready for a fight, though. I find it interesting how long we've been going without a bonfire. Our dagger's not even halfway down yet. I'm glad that I don't really like games where uh, your stuff getting broken is like a big mechanic. I'm fine with like acid in certain areas destroying your stuff and corrosion. But when it's like a core mechanic of the game, like it was in Dark Souls 2, where like your stuff was always broken, I didn't like that as much. We can't summon the Outrider. Okay, are we getting invaded? Frozen Cryomancy Tome. Cryomancer Dunnel. I think he's the normal one, right? Although he's dressed in the glacial stuff. Five frozen tears from him. Nice. How many frozen tears do we have now? We got 13. So before Sister Friede, we should go by McDonald. See what he has to sell. And I mean, if we could get one piece at least of the Wolf Knight stuff, which is called the glacial stuff in this mod, which is also Artorias' stuff with Dark Souls 1. That might be good, because I think any one of those pieces is going to be better than what we currently have damage-wise. So they just gave us the Homeward Bones, and I'm not seeing anywhere that we would want to drop for like a special item. So I think that's it. Alright, so let us... I mean, it doesn't matter which one we go to, because we're just going to teleport to Friede. Now, my question here is, should we summon Gale? Probably not. I haven't summoned at all yet. I don't think there's anything special for summoning people anyways, like there was in Dark Souls 2. So, let's go stop by McDonald. And then we'll see... I can't remember what the expensive piece was. It's either the helmet or the chest piece, because the helmets and chest pieces seem to have the biggest bonuses. Like, the chest pieces have, like, the highest numbers, and then helmets are the ones that have, like, special things on them. Like, special bonuses that the other pieces don't. So those seem to be the two most important, but I think the chest pieces are probably the 15 cost ones. But I mean, we could check here. Yeah, chest piece is 15 cost. So we might be able to get the Wolf Knight helmet, but I'm almost thinking that we get the gloves and the pants, because that might be more effective. But anyways, what spell don't we have yet? So we have that. We don't have Nightfall, and we don't have Abyssal Genesis. So let's get both of these. And then I wanted to also check, we have 5 of the Divine Fragments. The last one, I mean, Ashes to Abyss, because I don't know what the Ringed City looks like that well, it could very well be in like an obvious place in the Ringed City that I'm not sure of. So we do have this Cryomancy Tome. Probably go turn that in. And then how many level ups can we do? We're probably close to 2, but we can only do 1. I would like... Oh, that's not what I meant to press. I would like to get a second level up before we go into Sister Friede's boss fight. I think this one might end up being a little bit shorter, because I think we're just going to do Sister Friede's boss fight today. Unless, of course, it takes us multiple attempts. We are using a different strategy that might not be the greatest. It also makes me wonder when we should summon our dude. Because I'm fairly confident, unless they change the mechanics for Phase 1 and Phase 2, I could probably do those pretty easily. So maybe I should save him for Phase 3. I also wonder how aggressive the bosses will be if I'm invisible. Okay, what did you get? Okay, so that one was the one that gave him, like, dark flames. Icy flames of the abyss upon your foe, causing a whirlwind of black flame. Black serpent. Okay, I think that one's a normal spell. Rudimentary flame from the abyss. Deals frost damage to those enter the patch of flowers. I don't think that's new. I think that was already there. 80 dark damage. See, this is where we could get something like that, which would be a nice buff that then we don't have to use other things. Because I think that's more than human pine resin, like the damage it gives. Black flame in hand, black fire orb. Okay, we're gonna buy the flame arc because we can cast it. I think it'll work. Let's give it a try. And how much was the damage on human pine resin? I think it's 60. So we want to attune spells. I think we'll keep our Outrider Knight for the fight. Question is what else do we want out of these? I mean, Affinity's cool, but at the same time, it costs a lot, and we're probably not going to use it in the fight. So maybe the buff is just better. So let's make sure this actually works. It does look like it's going to work. Now, it only lasts 60 seconds. I wonder, does the Lingering Ring work on buffs like this? It didn't say that it doesn't work, right? So it probably works. Anyways, what do we got? 360. I hate that there's no effect on the dagger. Oh my gosh, that's way more than the human pine resin was doing, right? Human pine resin was getting us to like 460 or something? Yeah, that's way more effective. Might be due to our spell buff, but I'm not sure. Because that's definitely more... It says it adds 80 damage. But the 80 damage is being scaled by our other things, like our dark damage bonus. So... trying to figure out if it also depends on our spell buff or just our dark damage bonus. Because what are we getting? We're getting 3% out of that. 3% out of that. 15% out of that. Dagger's given 10%. So that's like 31% on 80. Like 109-ish, 110-ish damage. Makes sense. That's about right, yeah. So it doesn't seem to scale off of our spell boost. It seems to only scale off of our dark damage enhancement, which is fine. So yeah, I think that'll be good for us. Better than the human pine resin by a little bit. Now, do we want to try and get souls real quick? First, let's go to the Painted World. And we're going to this cave. We want to see if we can buy both the boots and the gloves. And then see, I feel like they should give us more AR. The cool thing that I seem to have noticed is most gear. Some gear, for some reason, it doesn't seem to work exactly. But most gear it tells you the exact changes that it will make to your AR by having that piece of gear. So we'll lose 1% damage, but if we wear the helmet, but we'll gain FP and SP. I don't know if we need that. And then here we'll gain 1% damage. Here, this one's up in the air because right now it's giving us stats. We're getting Dex, Int, and Faith, which are pretty good stats for our weapon. But is 2% damage higher than that? Who knows? So we should test that out. Let's go ahead. They're both 5, right? Yeah, both 5. And this stuff doesn't help. Oh, wait. These black legs are better than these. Hold up. I don't know. That's going to be better, right? But they probably have less other stats? They have really good resistances, but less physical. What are we going to need for this? I mean, they mainly do... It's probably all going to be dark damage, dark and fire. So it shouldn't matter. This will give us 1% more damage. We get these gloves because these gloves give less damage. I think if we get this and this, we'll see how much damage that gives us. Okay, so here, I'll go ahead and show you what I mean. So gloves, we got the Wolf Knight gloves. Where would it have put those? Is that it? Yeah, okay. So we're losing 1 in all of those 3 stats. Oh, our AR is going down. So we are actually getting more damage off of not having that. And I don't think our other stats are going up significantly enough for this to matter. So yeah, I guess we don't do that. We don't do the gloves. Boots. We went for something a little different with the boots, and so it might end up with giving us more. But where is that gonna be? I have no idea. Oh, here it is. It also gives us less AR. So it's better for like our spells, I think. But in this case, it seems like since we're getting 3 stats that affect our AR, 2 of them pretty heavily, I guess it ends up being more damage to have the stats. Interesting. Alright, so now, how many souls do we need to do 2 level ups? We are 50,000 short, huh? Yeah, cancel the level up. How many of these champion souls do we have? So we'll probably just pop 2 of these and then something small. Make up like the other 30 souls or something that we need. And then I think we're going for endurance. I think that's what we're lacking right now. Our vitality seems to be fine because we're not getting too up there. We could maybe pump up our vitality to try and get us below 30%, but I don't think it's going to work. So... And we could get Faith. Faith would give us probably the most damage out of anything, but... I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and go to the maid just so we can keep track of the amount of souls we're going to gain. And we don't... Did we get some ashes? I don't remember if we got... I know we gave her ashes last time, right? Yeah, we don't have any new ashes. So, I would like to sell items. I would like to sell 2 of these. And then do we have... I think if we sell 1 of these, it should give us enough.
Ashen one.
Where's the Firekeeper? There she is. So I think next time we're probably going to be going to the kiln, which is why I asked where the Firekeeper is, because I think I want to do the ending where you give her the eyes and then you don't kill her. Because you can kill her at the end. So let's get 2 endurance levels. Wait. Oh yeah, we were 3 souls short. Wow. Okay, so that puts us at 140. A little bit more stamina. Alright, well let's see how this strategy actually works in a real and difficult boss fight, shall we? This should be interesting. Don't let me forget to... Here's the chapel. Don't let me forget to switch our silver serpent ring to something useful. The question is what though? Is she going to very rapidly chill us? So should I be using the chill bite? I think I'm just going to use the chill bite just to be safe. Because I feel like that's how we lose. Is if I get frostbitten. Then I have a chance to die. Why did they put the chill bite ring in a different spot than the other rings? Okay. Are we ready for this? I suppose so. Am I going to try and do the first 2 phases without our summon? Part of me just wants to summon him right away, and if we decide that he wasn't good enough, then that's how it is.
Leave us, thou art.
You don't have anything else to say? Alrighty, well... Oh, here's Gale. We're not going to summon him. He summons at phase 2. There's no other summon signs, though, right? I just want to know what they are, if there are some, but I don't think there are any. So I think we'll be summoning the Outrider Knight.
Friede, what stops thine ears?
I kind of wonder what happens if I summon him right now.
Right away.
I can't... Because technically... I wonder if he can attack Father Ariandel. No, he cannot. Okay. I was going to say, because if you get too close to Father Ariandel, the boss fight starts. But I wonder if he could get hit before. I kind of want this so I can cast Flame Arc. I got so many things I need to cast. There's lots of buttons I gotta hit when the fight starts, but let's do it. I guess maybe you could just hit him right now. I don't know if that auto starts the fight. I've never tried things like that. Just because I usually try and do it how it's intended.
Bring Friede to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
This fight is so cool. Oh, I tried to cast it with the wrong thing. Oh. Ow. Oh, my guy's almost dead already. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have summoned him. Oh! Okay, she knows exactly where I am, by the way. Alright, let's do it. Ow. Man, I am not dodging appropriately at all. We'll have to play better. Obviously, the strategy is not working as I intended it. So maybe it won't really work against bosses that well. I feel like our Aeromancy build would be really good at this fight, but we're gonna give it a try with whatever we're doing right now. Which I guess is a dark stealth build, except the stealth doesn't seem to work. Alright, let's see if I can get off my buffs appropriately. Oh! I was not expecting him to hit me there. Ow, I might die. Jesus, she is launching stuff all the way across the map, huh? Oh, we do not deal damage. That is terrible news. Uh-oh. Can we bleed him? Alright, it didn't work out. Oh, she's hailing. No! Uh-oh. I require my stamina? Oh, that's not great. Ow! Ow. Come on, get her. There we go. Holy potatoes. Okay, okay, okay. We're not falling for her tricks. Although, please don't die Don't walk up to her until she's actually active. We got her in the lock. Oh, he got accidentally hit. Oh, but she... Okay. She doesn't hurt that much, actually. Ow. He's doing so much even though he's got no health left. Oh, I was just barely on the edge of that one. Ow, that hit, huh? Oh, she burned to death. Aha! That actually does a lot of damage to bosses. It seems like the damage number is way higher than on little enemies. The burning. Woo! Okay, it did work. Not my greatest fight ever. Turns out this dagger does not do that much damage. But we pulled it off. Yeah, my strategy for phase 2 in that fight is always pretty much run up behind Father Ariandel and just hit him. As long as Frieda's nowhere nearby, and as long as she's not healing, then you're pretty good. So there isn't a bonfire in here, huh? Well, let's teleport to the Dreg Heap. And I think that's gonna be it. It'll probably take us to the same place we've already been. Yep, we have already been here. Okay. Let us travel back to Firelink. I don't think the strategy is very good, honestly. Especially if the invisibility isn't working. Which it did not appear to be working, so I didn't even use it for the last phase there. I don't know if we should switch back to the Aromancy or what we should do. I'll figure it out. So like I said, next time I think we are going to go to the Kiln and do the ending. But obviously we still have the Ringed City to do. What are we going to do with our level up? Probably just 1 in stamina? Is there anything else we want? Actually, I do want to just check and make sure that we have all the requirements for that sword. This is the closest one. I want to make sure that we have all the requirements for the Divine Blade so we can give it a try when we get there. And we might want to start working towards using it. I don't know if that means we want to use our Aromancy stuff or if we want to use a different set more suited towards weaponry. But we might combine it with our Aromancy, which I think would be a good choice. This does look pretty cool with the 2 daggers. Like you hold one backwards and the other one forwards. Do you ever do anything? Yeah, whatever. How many frozen tears have we gotten? Oh, I think we just got the one from Sister Friede. Send that back down for when we need it. Hey, this guy's still fine. Okay, so the only things we didn't have from here were this tailbone, which we have gotten enough storm debris to actually get it at this point. And then the Divine Blade, which we have 25 strength, we have 15 dex, and we have 35 intelligence. So we can indeed wield it. It has a really high AR, Jesus. Most of its scaling is with intelligence, though, I guess. So. I think that'll be cool. We could get to use that. We could just buy this tailbone thing, right? Because we have everything else already. So since we have a little bit of extra time, there's two other factions that I want to look at to see if it would give us better damage than our physical damage stuff for a sword. Because what are we getting out of the physical damage? We're getting 2. That didn't line up as nicely. Where is it? It's all the way up here. 4. Oh, here. 1, so 7. That's not it. This is it. So we're getting 10% total out of this set. So where we want to go is I want to go here to the wolf. Check what his stuff is. He also has that other katana that I think is also from Sekiro, the Black Lotus or whatever. This one right here. We can't wield that though. Or heavy swing followed by a wave of dark flames? A physical damage weapon though. Oh, so wait, they have the glacial stuff and the wolf knight stuff, but it both looks the same? That's kind of lame. Okay, so that doesn't have any bonuses. Weapon attack power, weapon attack power. Adds poise buff, decreases weapon. I mean, this elite knight stuff is actually pretty good. You get a whole bunch of stamina out of it too. I mean, the elite knight stuff is definitely something to consider. It'll take another 35. And then there's one more guild that deals with weapon damage. Actually, there's 2 more guilds, huh? I guess we'll go to both then. Where am I looking? Halfway Fortress. Here's one of them. So this is the Giants Guild. Or Covenant. I think I keep calling them guilds on accident. And this one, what are we looking at for gear? This is the Millwood stuff. Weapon damage. Lots of stamina consumption. I think SP is stamina recovery, but I'm not positive. So we could get a lot of vitality and strength out of that as well. Lots of weapon damage. Ooh, a giant's helm. Overall weapon damage. Is that better than this? I don't know which one's better. Both of them are pretty good, and then we obviously already have this. I think we're just going to end up running our Arrowmancer. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think we're just going to end up running our Arrowmancer stuff, because it gives a lot of the bonuses, plus it'll let us use some pretty good spells. And then the final one, which you might not remember, is the Assassin's Covenant. which is right up in here. Oh, hello. Wait, is he helping us over here? I guess not. Get him! Oh, jeez. That's what you get. Okay, and the Assassin's Covenant is right in here. What do you guys give? Weapon damage and critical damage and decreases enemy sight. I wonder what sight means, because decreasing the dagger, the Priscilla's dagger seems to decrease the enemy's sight, right? But I wonder how hard it can stack. Like, is it literally just sight, or does it, like, can you take it negative so much that it starts to affect everything? And you can literally just be standing in front of them with them unable to do anything to you or detect you? Here we have the Brotherhood stuff. I feel like we're not gonna get as much. Because the katana scales with intelligence. So I just don't see that this stuff is actually gonna work. They made the Mira stuff into marksman stuff. I guess we already have the Mira stuff, but it looks the same. So this is like what you want to do if you do a bow build, I think. I didn't really see anything. I mean, there's options, but the damage is not going to be so sufficiently different that it's not going to end up mattering. Whether we're doing 500 damage or like 520 damage a hit is not going to be that big a deal. So let's go ahead. We'll just get the stamina because we're going to need stamina if we're doing any sort of weapon build. And then we're going back to a Firelink. And that's going to do it for this one. Next time we'll be doing the kiln and the ending of the game. I don't remember what that ending is called where you give the Firekeeper the eyes and stuff. But we'll do all those steps next time so it's in one nice video. And then we can talk about the ways to like cancel out of that ending if you don't want it and other things that you can do. But anyways, that is going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. I don't know if I'll be switching builds for the next one. We could probably fight the Soul of Cinder with this build. I just don't know how confident I am going into the Ringed City with this. Especially if the stealth is not working as well as I had hoped. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.